merciless. Time Warner presents Predators of the Wild. 6 collectible volumes of compelling wildlife action. From the ocean's deep to the plains of the Serengeti, the vicious struggle for survival is unending, and the difference between hunter and hunted could depend on the size of an appetite at any given time. Restless sharks, savage lions, killer whales. Get an uncensored and unflinching view of the stunning tactics that make them nature's most efficient hunters. Wild dogs, giant grizzlies, exotic cats. Time Warner presents Predators of the Wild, a revealing look at how nature's true hunters teach their young to survive in an untamed wilderness. Beautifully photographed in some of the world's most exotic locales, Predators is a breathtaking look at nature's savage beasts. Collect all 6 volumes, including the ocean's most terrifying predator, shark. Get up close and personal with these razor-toothed killers and see how they track the scent of fear and why their primal urge to hunt is never satisfied. In Lion, you'll watch a lioness teach her cubs the rules of survival. Witness the grace and beauty of the ultimate tacticians in Cheetah and Leopard. Grizzly profiles a majestic beast who fears no animal, no man. And many more titles from an exciting collection of video cassettes, each featuring an in-depth look at nature's wild, how they create life, and how they take it away. Capture Time Warner's Predators of the Wild. Environmentally packaged and collectively priced volumes of pure adrenaline-packed excitement. A rare and memorable collection your whole family will enjoy again and again. Available from Warner Home Video.
Powerful jaws, brute strength, and razor-sharp claws are not enough to keep the lion in its place as the top predator in Africa. It is a supreme carnivore, but it cannot rule alone. It needs help from the other members of the family. Lionesses in a pride can share the task of rearing young, and cubs growing up together develop team skills in hunting and fighting that they will need later in life. Without the cooperation of the other members of the pride, too many hunts would end in failure. And if they refused to share their food, many would starve. Research on the prides in Etosha National Park, Namibia, has given us an insight into the rivalries, loyalties, the subtle and sometimes savage relationships that make lions one of the most terrifying and awe-inspiring animals on Earth. Namibia lies between Angola and the Republic of South Africa. Etosha National Park, which is situated 70 miles south of the Angolan border, is about the size of Massachusetts. It centers around a 75-mile-long, occasionally flooded lake bed called the Etosha Pan. There are about 250 lions in Etosha, living in prides varying from 4 to 25 members. The king of the beasts, the male lion, is the largest predator in Africa. A mature individual can weigh 550 pounds. His main role is to protect the females, their cubs, and his territory from rival males. Etosha's prides usually concentrate their activities around one of the many water holes around the edge of the pan. game animals coming to quench their thirst provide a constant source of prey, and as lions like to drink every day, having a reliable source of water in their territory is important. Lions are Africa's primary predator, but even they give way to elephants. There are 19 members of this pride, with 6 resident females. But the numbers of any one group change as new cubs are born, adolescent males leave, and the dominant males are replaced by rivals. Each group must claim an exclusive territory with enough prey to provide for all the family. The size of the territory may vary from 15 to 150 square miles, depending on the numbers of prey in the area. To protect both its hunting preserve and its females, the pride's territory must be constantly staked out by scent marking prominent bushes. The males often range for miles, renewing their scent marks as stay-away signals to rivals. Scraping spreads out the scent, making it more obvious to any intruder. Lions also advertise their presence by roaring. The sound can be heard for miles. It helps avoid any accidental encounters with neighbors. Despite all the warnings, pride males are challenged by young bachelors looking for mates. These 2 intruders are 2 miles inside the resident pride's territory. In comparison to the well-fed pride lions, they are lean and hungry, but surprisingly confident. The resident pair trot away in front of them. But then suddenly the tables are turned and the advance becomes a retreat. It's a typical show of strength. Male lions can be fatally wounded during takeover battles, so they usually try to avoid outright conflict. Scenting enables the males to check when the lionesses are ready to mate. The wrinkled grimace called a flehmen display is a typical response of a lion detecting a receptive female. Males usually initiate courtship, but as the female comes more into heat, she plays an increasingly active role. pride males are usually brothers or cousins and form remarkably close relationships, but they will sometimes fight over a female in estrus. The performance is only a mock battle. The males rely upon their combined strength to ward off rivals and can't afford to seriously wound one another. The dominant male has an injured hip, which could reduce his chances of breeding in the future. This may explain his unusually aggressive behavior. It's not uncommon for all the males in the pride to mate with each female. Lionesses may copulate hundreds of times before they conceive. Like many other cats, mating is thought to stimulate ovulation, and by consorting with several males, competition and fighting is reduced within the pride. The cubs are born after a gestation period of just over 3 months. There can be any number from 1 to 7 in a litter. Just like domestic kittens, they're blind and helpless at birth. They're weaned at about 6 or 7 months. These cubs are about 6 weeks old. Lionesses often synchronize their breeding so that they bear young at about the same time. This has several advantages for both parents and babies. Young males growing up together form close alliances when they are older, while the females unite as prides. Like the males, the lionesses are all related and will look after each other's young. This means there is usually one female on duty to guard the cubs. Lionesses are extremely firm with their cubs, but they are also very tender. Another advantage of the pride system is that cubs of all ages, belonging to different mothers, play together. Play develops muscles, and also hunting and fighting techniques which will be vital for their survival in later life. Lionesses will even suckle each other's babies, so hungry cubs can nurse from an ant when their own mother is away hunting. The cubs soon work out which females are lactating and learn not to bother those which are not. Each lioness may produce different antibodies in her milk, so suckling from several females will give the cubs a greater immunity to disease. Every female will call back a cub straying from the pride, whether it's her own or not. The advantage of having sisters or half-sisters willing to take care of each other's cubs really comes into its own when a mother is seriously injured, usually during a hunt. Some of these cubs don't belong to this lioness, yet she's leading them down to drink. Their real mother lies at the bottom of this small waterhole, dying. Her jaws are smashed, probably by the hooves of a zebra she was trying to bring down. She can no longer feed herself or her cubs, but the pride system gives them a very good chance of being fed and reared by another lioness. Lions and hyenas are arch enemies. Both species will kill the other, given the chance. An isolated lioness with cubs is in a vulnerable situation. This female knows it and moves closer. Even so, the hyenas might still try to steal a cub, but their attention is diverted by some vultures landing on the remains of a fresh kill a little distance away. Hyenas are not the only threat. Male lions are gentle and patient fathers to their own offspring. They are often more tolerant than the females. When a new group of males takes over a pride, it's a different story. They often kill all the young cubs. This brings the females back into season, and within a few months, the newcomers will themselves be fathers. This is vital to the males. They never know how long their reign will last, and they don't want to waste time protecting unrelated youngsters. When they're not hunting, lions are usually sleeping. They spend 19 hours out of every 24 resting and digesting their last meal. The 5 hours of activity usually occur around dawn and dusk. The giraffes react nervously to their presence. As the sun goes down, only the big and powerful, those with nothing to fear, are left at the waterhole. The biggest and most powerful are in complete command. The lions retire to the far side of the waterhole, waiting for the right time to hunt. These zebra are taking a chance by drinking so late. Roaring alerts all the members of the pride to prepare for action and unites them as a cooperative team. On moonless nights, lion activity sometimes ceases after sundown, but under a full moon, the pride can hunt well into the early hours. Even in bright moonlight, it is impossible to capture the action on normal film at night. So the camera is equipped with a device called an image intensifier. With its help, full moonlight becomes weird twilight, in which color is replaced by an eerie greenish hue. The arrival of some elephants makes a lioness uneasy for her cubs. She calls them to her. Just as in daylight, it's the lions who move out of the elephant's way. Lions are opportunists and have been known to kill newborn elephants. The adolescent and adult elephants chase them away before the younger members of the herd arrive for a drink. Etosha is one of the few places in Africa where black rhinos are still found. During the daytime, they're secretive and seldom seen. At night, they come to drink. Like elephants, they're uncomfortable sharing the waterhole with lions. An uneasy truce follows. Both have young and keep their distance. When an adolescent rhino wanders off on its own, the pride's juvenile members take advantage of the situation. Although the young lions are merely testing their strength, the rhino's mother takes no chances. Eventually, when 3 rhinos band together, the game is over. The encounters with both elephant and rhino will have been heard for miles around and ruined the lion's chances of launching a surprise attack. The cubs join the rest of the pride to wait until dawn before going hunting again. Zebra are a favorite prey. As the pride gets near to its quarry, it fans out. The idea is to encircle the herd and cut off its escape routes. The zebra herds are suspicious. Single animals are more easily surprised in the thick cover. The pride is in no hurry. They advance at a steady walk until they've singled out a potential victim. The scattered formation will add to the zebra's confusion. The lions have killed a young one, but they're just as likely to take the old or sick. It's part of the natural balance which keeps the herds healthy. Very small cubs aren't able to keep up with the hunt, so their mother has left them hidden in the grass. Now she walks back to collect them and lead them to the kill. The cubs are always the last to eat, and as a result, the first to suffer when prey is scarce. Although their mother guides them to the kill, they must fend for themselves to get their fair share. The harsh reality is that as many as 80% of lion cubs die before they are 2 years old. Lion cubs learn to kill by copying their elders. As soon as they are old enough to keep up, they follow their mother on a hunt. The kudu bull is unaware of the lion lying in wait. The cubs, oblivious to the situation, continue to play. The kudu is alert, but not yet scared. His alarm call indicates that something spoiled any chance of an ambush. The cubs have cost their mother her quarry. The art of hunting takes time to learn. It will take them at least another year before these cubs are ready to make their own kill. Small cubs are tolerated by all pride members. Young females in particular spend a great deal of time playing with them. By staying in their natal pride, lionesses gain experience in cub rearing from an early age. Once their offspring have been weaned, lionesses become less tolerant of them. They are getting too big for play, and they are obviously in need of some discipline. If they're to survive, cubs must learn what's good to eat and what to avoid. Their mother knows from experience where to concentrate her energies. She retires to watch the cubs try to find an answer to this problem. They can undoubtedly smell potential food, but have no idea how to get at it. Pied crows often scavenge around lion kills and are constantly on the lookout for tidbits. Although this tortoise won't provide a meal, lions do eat a surprising variety of things, including carrion, small mammals such as rabbits and hares, and even, occasionally, fruit. Over millions of years, tortoises have perfected their defenses. All they have to do is wait until lions or crows give up and go away. But there are some apparently impregnable animal defense systems which lions can penetrate. Lions in the Kalahari Desert are known to specialize in killing and eating porcupines. But the risks are high. The quills are as sharp as lances, Many a lion has been left with a bad wound as the result of getting a quill deeply embedded in its mouth or paw. In Etosha, it's usually only a desperately hungry lion, like this old and battle-scarred male, which resort to tackling such prickly prey. When it comes to hunting larger animals, camouflage plays an important part. The color of a lion reflects the hues of the African savanna. Out on the plains, lions blend so well into a background of dry grasses that they're almost impossible for prey to spot. In open country, working as a team is the most effective tactic. Some of the pride lie in full view on the skyline to distract the attention of their prey, while others circle unseen round the back of the herds. The zebra react according to plan. They turn away from the lions in full view and look set to walk straight into an ambush. A lion from the group on the horizon makes the first move. The others take it as a signal to advance. This time, the zebra proved too wary. But the lone wildebeest traveling with the zebra seems unaware of the danger. Lions can reach speeds of 36 miles per hour, but their prey can dash away at 50 miles per hour. To make a successful kill, they must launch their attack from within 100 feet of their victim. The wildebeest had distance on its side. Surprisingly, lions do not take wind direction into account during a hunt, despite the fact that they are more successful when stalking upwind. Only 1 in about 6 charges ends in a kill, usually because the prey smells the pride before they have a chance to close in. Again, the ambush is set. It was this lioness coming from the other direction who made the kill. Lions kill small to medium-sized victims with a bite to the back of the neck, which severs the spinal cord. Larger prey are clasped by the throat until they suffocate. Five minutes after the kill, all that's left of the zebra is a stain on the ground. The pride have spent several hours hunting and are now very thirsty. Like domestic cats, lions use the rough upper surface of their tongue to lap up liquid. They can drink a gallon in just 10 minutes. In slow motion, it's possible to see the upper surface of the tongue at work. Young males are always ousted from their natal pride by the time they are 3 years old. At this age, they are not yet competent hunters, having been provided for by their mothers and aunts. Males leaving with brothers or cousins have a definite advantage as they can hunt as a team. The outlook for a loner is bleak. Scavenging and catching the occasional small animal will ensure survival for a while, but as each attempt to catch something bigger ends in failure, he becomes weaker. This young male's perseverance finally pays off. When a young zebra got stuck temporarily in the mud, the lion turned its misfortune into his advantage. Each adult needs about 11 pounds of meat per day, which amounts to 30 kills a year to stay alive. Lions have little impact on prey populations, but when they're scarce, the lions suffer. Whole prides have been known to starve to death. Being the ultimate predator is no guarantee of success. Instinctively, he drags his kill away, where it will be safe from scavengers and even rival lions. His caution is fully justified. These two lionesses have come for a drink and will soon smell the kill. Inside the bush, the successful hunter is unaware of any threat, but his survival depends on his ability to defend his kill. The future for this individual looks brighter, but like most large predators, lions are threatened. 10 years ago, there were over 500 in Etosha. Today, only 250 remain. While drought has been partly to blame, the prides are at risk every time they wander outside of the park's protective boundaries. Lions are still hunted by men for sport and trophies, and in the name of livestock protection. Lions exude power. As a symbol, the king of the beasts has no equal. In their own domain, they are true masters.